Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, I need some lotion on my hands. Excuse me. Hey, y'all. Today is July 29th, 20. I knew it. There's shit in here. How do I do this all the time? Give me a second, y'all. July 29th. Let me see if I got one in here. If not, I don't. 1 second. Hey, y'all. I had to go get some lotion, man. Yeah, I didn't realize I was so ashy. I didn't lotion up after I got out the shower. Because it's be too hot. You feeling me? But, Anyway, hey, good morning, y'all. Today's July 29th, 2025, and the time is 6:21 a.m. So let's coffee and tea with me. Coffee and the tea. Coffee and the tea. Bingo. I just gotta get my shit together. That's all. I really need to get it together, but you know what? You gotta focus on the things that's important, Good morning. And y'all know I only can do this when I feel like it. I can't plan this. It don't work like that for me. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I always have to do it, Yeah, we'll go with these. There's a lot of messages in here. So, there's a lot of things that a lot of these cards we ain't even seen yet. You hear me? Right? So, and that's a good thing because as the shift changes, we want the energy to change, right? Right. So, Spirit, give us some new energy. We all want some new energy in our life. Just falling out here. What we got? Cultural appropriation. So, using cultural things, traditions, religious practices, stuff like that, you know what I mean, of other cultures as a mask. You hear me? Exploiting, stealing, Spirit says, okay? Stealing people's, yeah, you know what I mean, like, I get it because I can speak from my point of view. What I've seen, and especially in African American culture, is finding our identity. As far as religion goes, as far as our faith, our spirituality. You know what I mean? It's I see a lot of people. They want to adapt other cultures for their faith. Right, when we all are individuals, and I'm gonna say it like this. From my point of view, we're the only culture that don't come together and celebrate us as a people. We have all the different nationalities of black people that celebrate separately, but we don't come together as a culture, as just being black people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us were born here in America. So where's our traditions? Right? Where's our identity outside of being slaves? That's the only identity we got. All of us that are born in America, our culture, our heritage is slavery. I'm just saying. If that makes sense. So we tend to adapt to other cultures, of black people that aren't from the United States, right? It's sad. It really is sad. It really, really is. So what we gonna do about that? We got God. That's what we got. We got God. Not to say the other places don't have God. Of course they do. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that's all we have to follow. right? That's our tradition. That's our culture. That's what we were taught, right? Well, we got good and bad, turning things around. So some things are being turned around. 180-degree turn, fixing things, making it right, returning home, moving on in a positive direction. And another thing, Spirit is saying with this, using the symbols and strips, and then you strip them of the original meaning. Mean you're wearing it, you're wearing it on the outside, but in your spirit and your heart, you're not practicing anything you're following. You know what I mean? It's not in your heart because it's not your culture. It's not what you were taught. It's not what you know. We honestly, we got to find our way. We're a lost little section of people here. But nothing but God, right? Thank God, right? You know, it's like, it's kind of unique too in a way because we have the freedom to be ourselves in a way. Because we all know there's only one God, so I don't care what country, how you celebrate it, how you worship him, you know it's only one, right? It don't matter. That's all good. I'm saying we don't have a traditional lifestyle like a lot of cultures outside of the United States do. You know what I mean? Okay, yes we do. We got some. You know, we got Southern cooking. That's what we got. We're a culture of servants. That's our culture. Serving, helping, creating. We had to, right? We had to create these things for ourselves. You know, we should learn more about our grandparents and our great grandparents, you know, upbringings, because there's a lot of things, a lot of traditions. Wow, I heard hoodoo, voodoo, all that came from here, but I beg to differ because that was practiced in other countries before it was practiced here. I think, I don't know. I'll have to do my research on that. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I do not know where I'm going with this, Spirit. But it's just about cultural things. That's all. You know, it just took me down a rabbit hole. That's all. But how deep I'm going to go check it out. Where y'all at? I heard it. I seen ya. Looking for my deck, y'all. That I'm looking for. I heard you. You know which one I'm looking for. Exactly. That's the one. Somebody know. Oh my God. Are you all? They sure the hell are. All the way in the last drawer. What the fudge? What the fudge? All right, what's going on here? So some things are turning around, okay? Things could be going from good to bad or bad to good. You know, it says moving in a positive direction. Okay, yeah. So things may have been hard, a little tight for you, things not going your way, but things are turning around for you for sure, okay? Some of you guys could be going back home, okay? This is what I'm hearing. Back home to your country, back home to where you were born or something, you know, where you grew up, stuff like that. Look, healing heart. Wow. Yeah. Emotional recovery and renewal after experiencing pain or loss, restoring strength and well-being. This could be healing for you, or maybe you want to go back and heal some things, you know, or maybe you just, you know, you healed. The three, yeah, the heartbreak. I heard, what is it I heard? Disappointment. I don't know why I feel like I'm hearing somebody's fake. It's all fake. That's what I said. Oh, shit. It's all fake. That's what I said. Oh, my God. Damn, that scared me. Oh, we. Damn it. Oh, shit. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Ooh, wait. Come on now. It's all fake, okay? What's going on here, Spirit? Spirit said it's all fake. Hoo-wee. Spirit said it's all fake. 94 could be significant, insincere, forced expressions of approval or appreciation, fake compliments, and superficial support. Toxic cycle. Listen. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what you're moving away from. Yep, you healed your heart. You're restoring your strength. You know, after experiencing whatever you had to go through, right? The fake applause. This is giving me fake supporters. Repetitive negative patterns, relationships. You know, having a hard time letting go. Man, listen, once you're able to let go of some things, it's like you don't ever want to be attached to something like that ever again. You know what I mean? And then realizing, man, that fake applause. Let's keep going, Spirit. What else? What else? What's going on here for the collective? Sexual attraction. Electric chemistry, can't get enough of each other physically, too hot to handle attraction. Right up under cultural appropriation. So somebody could be using cultural symbols to exploit, to steal, to sneak, to get into other people, get into people's energy, get into their graces. I heard, get into their good graces. What's going on in Spirit? But this could be somebody that you have a sexual attraction toward, or they have towards you. And so what you're gonna act as if you with whatever, I'm with what you with, I'm on what you on. Oh shit. What I heard. Ooh, somebody faking sick. Somebody faking sick. Why you faking sick? Why you pretending to be sick to avoid what? Responsibilities, obligations? To get away with something without having to deal with something? Who is this with this sexual attraction? 215 could be significant. I don't know what that, why Spirit said 215. 215 in the morning, 215, February 15th. To avoid something, okay. So, maybe you're trying to avoid this sexual attraction to someone. Oh, DNA. Oh, shit. Blood work. So why would you fake sick, though? That makes no sense. Feel suspicious about a person's past. So you are faking sick, pretending to be sick, so you don't have to deal with somebody till you figure out what their MO is, even though there is this very strong attraction to this person. So maybe you're just slowing things down, not trying to act too fast. Then we got, you feel suspicious about a person's past or their actions. You need some more proof. Waning interest. What's going on here with Spirit? You need more proof about something. Biding your time. faking sick. How would somebody be faking sick? What else could that be, Spirit? We got diplomatic. Oh, standing your ground, right? I heard you got standards. Not taking sides, right? Everybody got a side. Everybody got a pass, right? Balanced approach, seeing both sides, finding the middle ground, fake applause. But this could be somebody that pretends to support you, but they really don't. This is somebody that could be very toxic, or this could be I don't know. Let's keep going here. Maybe that's in the past. Maybe what's the last card for this rose, Spirit? Please and thank you. What's this sentence here? I see you collective. You know, you're not a judgmental person. You know what I mean? You're very grounded in your emotions. You know people got, past, and we do shit and we've done shit, right? But where are you standing right now? How do you feel about what you've done? How do you handle that? How do you, how do you rectify that within yourself? Do you hold yourself accountable? Or do you act as if it didn't happen, it don't matter? Do you, are you avoidance of things? Do you recognize how you may have affected other people, not just yourself? You know what I'm saying? What kind of person are you? That's what I'm hearing. And whatever you done or whatever you've gone through, what did that teach you? Did that change you in any way? Or are you just learn how to be a little more cunning with your bullshit? You know what I'm saying? You still got one foot in the door. You know what I mean? Hot potato, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about that shit because they still in this shit. That's why. They still in it. If that's what you wanted to know, if this person, if somebody is still in a toxic cycle. Sensitive issue or topic that people avoid because it's controversial, does not deal with directly. Games. Yeah, this is somebody that's going to play games. Or they are playing games. Take it how it resonates. What else? Spirits. Spirit said every time you guys get close, or maybe come close to having some kind of intimate time together, somebody falls back. Somebody that could be another reason. Somebody's waiting before they sleep with somebody. They could be getting some blood work done, huh? Somebody could be getting some, checking something. So somebody could say that they want to get some work done before they, because that's what it's looking like. Sexual attraction, faking sex test, DNA test. Evidence. Somebody needs evidence. DNA is human, the blood work. Because that's what a DNA is. It could be saliva, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere where there's bodily fluids, you can find DNA. What's going on here, Spirit? DNA is your fingerprint. Ooh, just like your fingerprint. Yep, DNA is just like your fingerprint. Thank you, Spirit. What's the message here? What do we need to? Okay. We have unfair expectations and conceding. Ooh, dang. What? Demanding too much from you, making you live their dreams, carrying heavy burdens and pressure. Somebody could be trying to pressure you. And some of y'all are conceding, giving in. What? Acknowledging or accepting something reluctantly, willing to let go of one's stance. What? Somebody's trying to get you to give in to them. Fake checks. Man, don't trust this person. Somebody's trying to get you to concede to something. To accept the situation that it ain't going to change, right? That you have to adapt, right? Let go of your position. And let go of your... Who's faking sick? Somebody was faking sick, though. Somebody could have been lying about being sick. Because I don't know why I keep going back to this chick with the thumb, because it makes no sense. You know, the only thing, faking sick, there ain't nothing in here that shows why somebody would be faking sick unless, one, they trying to hold somebody off, or two, they lying to get some kind of unfair expectation. Somebody got to get that shit up. Somebody got to get that shit up. They've been lying. Yeah, they tried to make themselves on some kind of pedestal. Child, somebody don't. Ooh, what do you call that when you when you just lie and, you know, especially hypochondriac. Come on, spirit. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Hypochondriac. Let me see. What's a hypochondriac? Hypochondria. Obsession with the idea of having a serious but undiagnosed medical fucking condition. Stop playing. Somebody's a hypochondriac. Sniper bullet. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Mind your own business. Somebody said, mind your own business. Yeah. Yeah, somebody, go get some of that blood work done. Let's see if you're really sick like you say you sick. Stop playing. Mind your own business when someone puts your name in their mouth and shading coming in. I don't know who this is. Look, y'all playing victim. Somebody ain't sick. Somebody ain't sick. Somebody ain't sick. They ain't sick. They've been lying. They've been lying. They've been lying. They've been lying. I bet you they had a speedy ass recovery, huh? Fake compliments. Man, listen. Fake applause. Man, this is somebody that was faking that they was rooting for you. They, you know, this is a toxic this is somebody, man, they obsessed with that shit. It's like they get attention. They get nurturing. They get gifts, right? They get, you know, they get things. People want to nurture them, take care of them, pamper them and shit like that. Ugh, that is sad. Exaggerates or fabricates the situation, makes others feel sorry for them. Woe is me. This is the person. This is the hypochondriac. Yes. Shade. They've been throwing shade. Oh. Or they could say you throwing shade. I don't know, collective. Mine, yeah. But they in your business. This is why it's coming out, because they in your energy. What they expect. On his spirit, but you're very diplomatic, right? You ain't really trying to, you know, bust nobody's chops. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to humiliate or humble anybody or embarrass anybody or anything. I feel like you know, you're very diplomatic with something, but I feel like you're gonna ask them. You know what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Listen, somebody got some crushed hopes here. Yeah. Then we got unexpected compliment. What the hell is all this with the compliments? Positive remark that catches you off guard, spontaneous, coming from unseen forces. Yeah, that's this hypochondriac. Look, flawless execution. It didn't come in. It was in the reverse. It didn't go in somebody's favor. Project or task goes off without a hitch. Attention to detail, going as planned. Precise implementation. Flawless execution. I respect. Ooh, they say I respect you. Somebody respects you, collective, because you got this shit right on the head. It was a flawless execution. Something you did, collective. It's like your enemies even got to tap their hat, tip their hat to you. That's what I'm spirit showing me. Give you your props. That's what I'm hearing. Come on now. Yeah, even they gotta give you your props. Unexpected, you ain't gonna see this coming. It's gonna catch you off guard, coming from an unforeseen source, right? Like somebody you would not expect to say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you need your props. Look, unwelcome, uninvited guests. Ooh wee. Hang on for a second, y'all. Just gotta do something real quick. Come on now, phone. Thank you. Anyway, yeah. Pushes their way in, won't take no for an answer, refusing to let go, annoying, unwanted energy. This is somebody you really don't fuck with, though. This could be a family member that fell right on top of DNA. This could be family. Okay? Somebody very toxic in your life. 98, 89 could be significant. Because you hit something on the nose, whatever it was. You hit it right on the nose, Spirit saying, playing the field. This is somebody that likes to play the field, play games. 83, 93. Non-committal, keeping options open, desire for fun, freedom, exploring their choices. Yeah, somebody want to make a heartfelt confession. About what? What? I really adore you. Man, listen. Yeah, you adore you too. Right? They may adore you collectively, but they adore themselves too. There's somebody very bullyish kind of energy as well. Sincere revelation of one's true feelings, deep vulnerability, genuine emotion, and self. Oh, they've been self-reflecting, but child, please. I heard Spirit said too little, too late. I can't get over what happened earlier. Bring me more of that. I'm all right with that. That was funny. That was something. I'll accept more than that. Yeah, more of that. What we got? Residual effects. Lingering impacts or consequences that continue after the main event, subtle and long-lasting. Something, this person or these people or whatever this is, whoever this is, this left a long-lasting impact on your life, an imprint on your life. This was a major time in your life where things were something traumatic could have happened that really left I heard a bad taste in your mouth. It really left a bad taste in your mouth. You know, it's like something you'll never forget. You can forgive, but you'll always see it and see what you saw. Ooh, you'll always see what you saw. Or this could be you leaving an impression on somebody else's mind. Okay, collective? This is why somebody could be coming and saying, you know, I gotta give you your props, right? I respect you and I really do adore you. You know what I mean? Come on, Spirit. And somebody may feel like, you know, I came into your life, right, playing fucking games, right? You didn't invite somebody to come into your life to play with you. You invited me in to, you know, whatever, but I played games. I wasn't committed to the relationship. I didn't welcome you into my life with open arms. I treated you as you were an uninvited guest. Come on, Spirit. What's going on here? Clingy. You were too clingy. Somebody felt like you was too clingy. Codependent, latches on too soon, doesn't give others any space, wanting others to fix their issues. Or this person could have been too clingy. Maybe they were clingy. They were codependent. Something about latching on too soon. Collective, it could go either way. Somebody could have felt like they needed more space, wanted others to fix their issues. Or maybe this person could have wanted you to fix their issues, right? Somebody felt like the other person was annoying, and it was like, yo, get away from me, yo. Maybe somebody was trying to love somebody, and somebody felt like they didn't know how to take it, they didn't know how to accept it. You feeling me? They didn't want it. I don't know what the fuck, but somebody's clingy, and the other person felt really annoyed by them. Okay, 12 could be significant. What's this? Cultural clash. Look, cultural appropriation and cultural clash. Differences in the backgrounds are causing misunderstandings. Differing values and lifestyles. It don't have to be different races. It could just be different upbringings, different home lives, you know, different childhoods, different values. Some could have grew up with in a home where people valued everybody else's feelings, and some could have grew up with didn't nobody give a fuck about nobody else's feelings. You hear me? I'm hearing somebody may have pushed you out your life, but they never forget the way you made them feel. Thank you. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now somebody wish they would have accepted all that energy you were trying to give them. Right? I heard too much too soon. Yeah, somebody feels like there's unfinished business here. What's the message here, Spirit? Something is left incomplete, unresolved issues or emotions that linger. Story hasn't ended quite yet, because somebody wants to tell you how they really feel about you. You know? What you got here? Burnout blues. Somebody watches you a lot. Or somebody on the toll of relentless work and stress takes its effect, exhausted by trying too much and too hard. That could have been you, collective. You could have felt burnt out. You know, you could have felt like you were doing too much. You was trying too much. You was trying too hard. You know what I mean? And it drained you. It really drained you. You poured yourself out. You poured out. Only to, you know, because when you pour into others and you're not getting poured back into, then you're empty. You emptied your cup. You said, I ain't got nothing else to give. All right? So you got an empty cup. What you gonna do? If you're trying to pour from an empty cup, that means you're getting from somewhere else, right? If you want to continue to pour into people that are not pouring into you, where you getting yours from? Either you're getting it from another source or you're getting it from the Most High, right? And another source could mean another person. Another person pouring into you and you pouring into other people that ain't pouring back into nobody. You hear me? They just taking it and running, right? Travel goals met. Some of you guys could be traveling, visiting, dream destinations, achievements of dreams, ambitions, personal goals met. All right, it don't have to be travel. It could be your personal life. You could have a lot of goals that you met, or you're meeting your goals. You know what I mean? You're stepping up to your own challenges that you set for yourself. How you see your life and what's it going to take for you to get there, right? I like it. What we got here? Rerouting. This said, yeah, you've been rerouted. Look at this. This is the second time. Look at this. This is you deciding which way to go, and this is you made your decision. You put in a new route into the GPS. You said, Siri, reroute. Different path or route, another way to get there. Longer but patient may not be meant for you. Whatever it is, it don't matter. You're going to get there, right? Spirit says you're going to get there. It may take a longer time. You know, you may have, slow ups and delays and traffic and construction. You know what I'm saying? But you'll get there. You're on your way. What we got? Financial windfall. Stop playing. Stop playing, collective. Money is flowing to you effortlessly. Lottery win or huge money luck. Someone owes you. Ooh, somebody owes you. It don't matter. However you're going to get it, the universe going to get it to you. You hear me? Because you are in your soul's purpose, and that's the key. You found the key to your soul's purpose, right? To the doorway. You're in alignment with your life's missions, deeper callings, and central reasons for being. That's right. Come on now. What's going on here? Anything else for the collective? Gonna be hot today. 100 degrees. Damn, 100 degrees. Temperatures like 100 degrees. How did I get life? Remember? Eddie Murphy. Eddie! Eddie just got married too. Eddie got a new bride. Yeah. They've been married a year now. Yeah. How did I get life? Somebody could be going to prison. Like a work camp, a labor camp, something like that. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what we got here? Ghost in the machine, under maintenance. Ooh, what is this? Technology fails at the worst possible time. Printer under maintenance. Unforeseen forces. All right, so, computer glitches, internet going down, but y'all know we in this retrograde. Don't forget, we got 4 planets in retrograde. Yeah, I was just looking at that too. Like, let me show y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something on my calendar, my baby. Yeah. Okay, so peep this. So Pluto's been in retrograde since May 4th. It's gonna be there until October 13th. Neptune went in on July 4th. It'll be there till December 10th. Y'all better write this down. Saturn went into retrograde July 13th. It'll be there till November 27th, which is Thanksgiving. And Mercury retrograde went into effect July 18th, and it's in effect until August 11th. That's going to be the shortest one. So let's see what these things are that we have to look at. Okay, where my planets at? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Pluto, resurrections, endings and new beginnings. Okay, looking back or reviewing. Making sure that you dotted all your I's and all, crossed all your T's, and if you're closing out a cycle, then making sure that you clear it out, that you're done. All right. Neptune, we're gonna be dealing with illusions. Okay, people, Jesus, people fake, scammers, people lying just to get what they want. All right, just, trying to get into your energy, making empty promises. So be aware. And it's also a time to reflect on those things. Have you done that? Is there something you need to clear up? Or is there anything that needs to be cleared up? You know what I mean? That's a good time to do those things. All right. Don't start anything new, because everything's an illusion right now. So what appears to be a great deal may not be. So just be patient. All right. Saturn retrograde. Saturn is karma. You get what you sow. Thanksgiving. Ooh, child. Listen. It stops on Thanksgiving Day. I don't know. Thanksgiving, they keep moving it, right? It should be November 27th. Let me see. Because I got my phone open already. Something else. I don't want to lose it. Yep, it's still November 27th, and this one I fell. Get back up there let me finish this. All right, so that's giving me being grateful, being thankful. That's the day we celebrate, the things that we're grateful for, right? And with karma, like ending on that day, child, that's giving me the energy that we all better count our blessings. All right, because karma is going to be served between July 13th and November 27th. All right, and then we got Mercury, which is communication. There could be a lot of communication issues, miscommunication, apologies, people trying to, or it could be new open lines of communication, but a lot of energy, the energy like stag, I'm here, that kind of energy, okay? So expect that, all right? And I hope that made sense, and I hope that works for you guys. That gives you some clarity, give you some things to work with. to pay attention to. So when you see it happening, you'll know. Be like, oh, it won't be something like, what the fuck? You'll be like, ah. You know what I mean? You'll know it's the planets moving around. It's the energy. Okay? It's definitely a time for reflection, reevaluation, and redirection. Thank you, Spirit. The 3 R's. Reflection, reevaluation, and redirection. Ho! Yes. Reflection, reevaluation, and redirection. I'm finna close this up. Hang it in my pen. I'm gonna do it here. All right. What else? Anything else before I close this message up, Spirit, for the collective? I never even did get into these, cause that was what I was looking at, what I was called to pick up. But well, I guess I could go on. I don't have to close the reading. You feeling me? I don't have to. But I don't want to bore y'all. Financial strains. That's in reverse. You got a windfall coming. Look at that. All your worries are over. All your worries are over. If you have financial difficulties, you've been stressing about how you're going to do this, how you're going to do that, that's about to come to an end. You're gonna be comfortable. You're gonna be able to pay your bills on time. You're gonna have a little bit. You're gonna have we'll get that in the blood. You're gonna have enough left over for yourself and also to help others. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I heard. Ooh, I seen fake check. It came out and closed. Somebody fake check. What's this, Spirit? Family Feud. Look at that shit. It's in reverse. And candy shop. You're going to have all the options you want. You can go shopping. Look, I'm telling you. You can go shopping. Yeah, there could be family fussing and fighting. You know. It's done. No, you done. You already done with that. Look, gap year. This is a new year, baby. This is new. Gap year is when you take time off for yourself after you've done so much work before you get back to work. That's a time of healing, a time of reflecting, reevaluating, and redirecting. Where you want to go from here? You just did put all this work in. Now, where am I going to take these skills, these lessons, all this, what I create, what I've learned? Where am I going to plant new seeds? Come on, Spirit. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, look at this. Fake checks came out. Something about a fake check. Scammers. What did I say? Didn't I say that? Fake. Listen. Some of y'all listen. Listen. Be careful of these people online. All right? Appearing as opportunities, but intentions is fool's gold. They wooden nickels, right? They to pretend it's all scams. Be careful of that shit. Be careful of that of working with people. I'm telling you, now is not a good time. Gap year. This is the year, because them fake checks came out. Spirit said, really be cautious of the scammers, especially if you're on a platform and those people that want to collaborate with you and stuff like that. Be careful of that shit. All right, because those be scammers. I can't say for sure all of them, but I don't do it. I don't know you. And they all start off with, I've been watching your page. I've been watching your channel. I see your channel. You feeling me? They watching you. Come on, Spirit. Every time I see that, I'm like, I bet you have, motherfucker. Bye. Excuse my French. What? The mask slips. Identity crisis. An epic comeback. Ooh-wee. We got the mask of slipping facades, a crumbling, revealing discontent with their true self, feeling exposed, identity crisis, don't know who they are, trying to be somebody else, feeling unsure where you belong, somebody could be questioning their sexuality, right? And you are having an epic comeback. You could have went through that shit, you know what I'm saying? You're bouncing back stronger after a setback. Nothing is holding you down. You are the phoenix rising. This has been about you all along, collective. About letting it all burn down so you can reflect, reevaluate, and redirect. Look, that's the plot twist. Look at that shit. The story don't end how you think. Unexpected or surprise change in events, shifts in direction. Come on, they keep talking about it. Something unfolding surprisingly. Ooh, it ain't funny no more. It ain't funny for some folks no more. Some folks could have laughed at you. You were funny. Look at you. They could have laughed at you. They could have laughed at your life. Look, they sure did. They was gossiping. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. It's funny because it's so tragic, preposterous. It makes you laugh, laughing at your own pain. You ain't laughing. They ain't laughing no more. Bubblegum. Listen, childish ass people. Bubblegum phase. You have elevated. These could be people from your past, but the bubblegum phase, these are definitely family members and people that you could have went to high school with, grew up with it in the hood and shit like that. That's who these people are. These fake supporters, these fake applause, right? These people that don't know who they are. Look, they can't reach you now. They can't reach you now. They can't reach you now. Remember, you didn't want to play with me. That's what I heard. You didn't want to play with me. Yeah, you backstabbed me, you betrayed me, you know what I'm saying? You tried to steal from me. Yeah, there was no love. There was no love. There was no love. What's going on here, Spirit? Am I that? Man, no, let's mix. It's a good mix. What's going on here with these folks out here? Now they can't even reach you. Now plot twist, ain't that something? I heard the stone the builders rejected. Come on now. Has become the capstone. Come on now. The stone the builders rejected. They didn't have no purpose for you in their foundations. Not in there, nah. They didn't see where you fit into their world, into their lives. Ooh, child, come on. They didn't see where you fit in. King of Cups, he flipped around. But this is a King of Cups that played a lot of games. We talked about that. Game player. All right, playing the field. This is somebody that played their hand. Spirit said they played their hand. They played their hand too soon. Yeah, they moved too soon. See, you're the Queen of Cups. You were there to protect this person, but this person betrayed you. Yes, they did. You had to protect yourself from them. Your own king turned on you while you out here trying to protect the king. This motherfucker turning on you. You hear me? This is giving me get married and then divorce you and take all your shit. That's what this is giving me, and leaving you with nothing. Juggling, trying to figure it out. Where you gonna get your next dollar from? How you gonna pay your bills? Oh yes. This is somebody you was listen. They didn't have no love for you, and they was working with the fucking ops. Some snaggletooth motherfuckers. Somebody that got a missing tooth right in the middle of their mouth. You hear me? They got together the convict and the snaggletooth warriors. Yeah, and they got other people to come along with them. They sacrifice all you little nuts back there, all you little shellfish, all you little assholes that follow behind these two here. Yeah, they sacrificed y'all's asses. Yes, they put y'all in the hot water and they ate you. Yeah, how about that shit? Look, so they could take what was yours and act as if it's theirs. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted your abundance. They wanted your stability. They wanted whatever you had grown and accomplished. Your wallet. They wanted your wallet. They wanted your pocket. Somebody was a pickpocket. Somebody wanted to get close enough to you to steal your wallet. And they were in collaboration with this walrus, this fat, overgrown, snaggletooth mother effer. Thank you, Father. Yeah. Yes, they did. Look, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could have been holding something back from you. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. A pentacle, something that could help you grow your stability. A seed money. I'm hearing. Somebody could have been withholding some seed money from you. They got this thing across their chest like they scared somebody gonna kill them. Somebody gonna attack them. Look how they got their chest covered. Or they scared. Listen, this is somebody that they scared of their heart. They covering their heart. And what's that on top of their damn head? That's what they thinking is. It ain't buried. It's wood. It's hollow. This is somebody that's scared to fucking love, afraid of love, afraid of getting their feelings hurt, afraid of being heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? Immature energy holding something that belongs to you. Yeah, we got a high priestess. She came out in the reverse. High priestess in reverse. 8 of Cups. You walked away from this situation. You got tired of throwing your pearls to swine. There was no real prize. There was a pig in there. There was a pig, a sloppy, dirty, no good, wallowing in the mud kind of pig. That one. Because I seen him. Somebody could do that shit. Spirit, what's the message? They played with you. They played with you. And then they wanted you to sit around while they continue to fucking play with you. All constantly saying, all right, I got a cup. Yeah, they ain't got no fucking cup. And hurting your feelings along the way. You sitting there slowing yourself up. Look at this shit. Magician. I seen it with the high priestess in reverse. Yeah, somebody went to a high priestess in fucking reverse to hurt you, to create dysfunction in your life, isolation, heartbreak. This is you isolated, looking at these 3 cups that have fallen over while this motherfucker back here playing. That's a dolphin. That's a dolphin. That's a dolphin. Duh. Duh. What I'm trying to get out is a dolphin is about longevity, hope, and loyalty. There's another cup you don't see because you are still pining over these 3 cups right here. Out in the middle, see your ship has wrecked. I heard everything that you built, everything you worked for is gone. It's crap. Somebody did that shit to you. 5 of Wands. Somebody did that shit to you. Somebody did that shit to you. Somebody was in your boat. Somebody was putting holes in your boat, and then they child, who stutters? Daddy. My daddy talk like that. God rest his soul. And then they jumped ship. That's what they did. Look at this month. That's what he did. Look, that's him. He jumped ship. That's what he had. He had a life raft, a lifeboat, and left you. That's what this person did. That's what this person did. Yes, they did. Yes. Yeah. They jumped ship. They jumped ship. I'm telling you. They took something from you. It was all a game. It was all a trick. This is somebody that was putting holes in your boat, and they had a escape plan. You were supposed to go down with that fucking ship. Yes, you was, baby. Yes, you was. You rejected this person, and this person said that they was gonna take your shit down. I promise. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. This is somebody from your past, somebody that, yeah, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Somebody was doing magic, baby girl, baby boy. Yeah, because you rejected them. Look at this. I promise you, yes, this is a serpent. This is somebody that was led by their penis. I'm sorry, but it is. And it is vicious. Somebody could have a sex addiction. Somebody will somebody has compromised their integrity. They took their crown off. They have compromised to follow a serpent. They have compromised their integrity. Thank you, Spirit. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. And you moving away to calmer waters, you realizing when it's time to let go. When love is no longer being, listen. Seven of Wands reverse, taking that leap of faith. How far down the rabbit hole you willing to go? Yeah, that's you. It's in the reverse. What's going on, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Wands in reverse before I even thank you? Knight of Swords. You didn't have to fight for yourself. You got somebody to fight for you. Somebody was attacking you, though. Somebody thought you had your guard down. Somebody didn't know you were protected. Somebody didn't think you were. Child, please. Whatever. So somebody thought that they was going to say something. It's something somebody said that they thought, or some kind of communication, something they were saying, communicating, they thought that you weren't going to be able to defend yourself. And you said, oh, hell no, that ain't how it fucking went down. That's not how it all went down. That's your side of the story. Somebody else, you speaking your side of the story. You're not, Somebody, yeah, listen. This could be a mom, or you could be this empress. Somebody tried to have some kind of victory over you, but you stood up for yourself with integrity and strength and power. That red is giving me root chakra. You could have spoke the truth about some things that may have happened to you in your childhood, okay? Or some things that you may have endured, or what you have gone through. Yeah, you spoke your truth about that. Listen, yes you did, Queen of Cups. Yes you did. Yes you did. And you still got your fucking cup. That dolphin was holding on that last cup for you. Because, yeah, while you were grieving. Thank you, Spirit. But you standing up for yourself now, and you speak up for yourself. You ain't no pushover. You ain't in your feelings no more, baby. When somebody was, whatever this gossip was, I think the Eight of Cups. Child, why am I saying Eight of Cups? Eight of Pentacles. You stood up for yourself. This is something that you could do for work. You could speak up for people. You could do, because it's the Queen of Swords is in the blue, but the Queen of Cups is in blue too. But she does it in a loving, kind and manner, right? She ain't no dummy. She ain't nobody's pushover. Her go-to is love. She comes from love, but she knows how to stand up for herself. All right, she knows how to speak up. Yes, you healed. I don't know, from this house of cards back here, you elevated. You could have even moved away from these people. Because this wasn't nothing but a bunch of house of cards that's damn sure finna fall. A house of lies. A house of tricks. And renegers. Ooh, Spirit. They renege. They say they're going to do something. Yes, you had to get going. You had to get going. You didn't see no more investment here. You weren't getting no investment here. But you could be a healer. That's what you do for work. With the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Star, and the Eight of Pentacles. Oh yes, that's what you do. You do something. That's what you do. We got the Two of Swords in reverse. You ain't confused. You're not sitting around waiting. Spirit said it's time for you to start to get moving. It's time for you to get moving. All right, that's what I'm hearing. Is it time for you to? Are some of you guys thinking about switching jobs or careers or something to that effect? Spirit said it's time. It's time for you to get out of that thinking phase. You're no longer in that energy of hurt, pain, disappointment, rejection, heartbreak, right? Ten of Cups energy is right there waiting for you. Something you don't see. Spirit said the minute you release it, or you could still be holding on to some heartbreak from a Ten of Cups as well. Those Three of Swords, all right? Those could be three significant things in your life that happened in your life around your Ten of Cups, around your family, that you could still be holding on to. Okay, take that how it resonates. The Emperor. Won't let go. Somebody, that's the truth. Somebody don't want to let you go. Don't want to let go. This could be somebody from your family. It could be a mother or a father. Somebody in an authoritative position. It could be an uncle. But somebody that people, the go-to person, like the matriarch. 9 of Pentacles. You good by yourself. You good by yourself, sweetie. You will be. You hear me? It's time for you to go and plant your seeds elsewhere. The sun. Yeah, look at this. You got your guard up. Because something could be still hidden. Something that you don't see yet. You got your guard up. I'm hearing you sure it's going to come up anytime now. The sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow you will see. What's going on, your spirit? Child, what's going on here? Listen. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. There's only a day away. Something's coming out about this old King of Wands here. Yeah, something about some kind of celebration of who they was celebrating with and who they was investing in or what they was investing in. Yeah, while you sleep comfortably. You ain't got nothing to hide, Spirit said. Your ancestors have it. I don't know. I'm because the sun card is your ancestors giving you information in the upright. In the reverse, it's like there's something they haven't shown you yet, or maybe they've been protecting you from. Take that how it resonates. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, somebody could be losing their finances. Yeah. You got your guard up as you should. Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. Didn't we say in the beginning of the reading somebody wants to come in and give you your props? Knight of Wands. Childish energy. The world, yeah, the cycle's closed. There's something else. Page of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody want to come in and apologize for stealing, for telling people, for lying, for going around and gossiping about you to anybody that they could. Everybody in your community. This person went around and planted dirty seeds and I heard stole their loyalty. Peep that. This person went around and stole people's loyalty from you, right? Out to them. Wow, that's ugly. They acted in a hasty behavior. They did. They losing some fucking money. They did something in haste. Okay, it could be because they were losing some finances. We'll find out what we got here. Child, listen, nigga. Because they was losing some finances. You hear me? You see that, right? That's why. They don't want to go on the judgment. They don't want balance. But balance is coming. Somebody's been trying to avoid judgment around that shit. Yes, they have. What am I do? What am I go? What am I do? Yeah, somebody, for stealing something from you, baby boy, baby girl. Listen, they don't know what to do. They know you know. Look, Spirit says it's only a matter of time. That's you. It's only a matter of time. You ain't got nowhere else to go. You got to come back to me. You got to come back to me. Spirit is fucked up. Oh, Knight of Cups. Yeah, the sun. Listen, you got to come back to me. I'm finished, y'all. I'm done. I'm finna get up off of this. I've been talking too long. Look, tragic. It's tragic. It's a tragic comedy. All right, y'all. I see it. This is